You know, this is our birthday of the Touchdown Club. Don't whether you know it or not. But 38 years ago, this club was organized, and Dwayne Loftus, I want to thank you. I always thank you for your forethought, and he and Ike Brissy for getting this club started 38 years ago. Give her a hand to Dwayne. Of course, George Duckworth always does such a good job, and Jim Frazier on picking the players of the week. He's done a great job over the years, just a tremendous job. I thank all you members for what you've done. Y'all been very loyal, joining every year. Some of you have been just great members, and when we need something, you've stepped up to the plate, and I just want to thank you for what you've done all these years.
325 of these meetings, that means you've been exposed to 650 bad jokes. As somebody says, no, Coach, 130 bad jokes told 5 times each. But you know, a good joke is made to savor and tell over and over. The preacher doesn't start preaching. You preach from John 3:16 before. I don't want to hear John 3:16 again. Don't play White Christmas anymore. Your wife tells you, I love you, honey. Hey, you told me that before. Don't tell me that. You gotta savor these jokes. And besides, I don't think some of you might have caught on yet. But it's great. Look at these coaches, all blind-eyed and bushy-tailed. All of them had great summers.
There was a red-headed ninth grader named Jeff Tate, and he could throw the fool out of football. And I said, I'll make him quarterback. He started for me for 4 years at quarterback and did a great job, and went on to play college ball. So I'm proud to stand up here for Jeff today. He has 7 offensive starters returning, 7 defensive starters from a 10-3 team. Has 22 seniors, so this should be a good year for him, and the leadership will be there.
I love my school, I love my kids. We have tremendous leadership. We're facilitated in every way possible, and the people we work for understand that, you know, athletics is just a vehicle that you use to help young people, and it's a privilege to work in A5. And we've got 24 seniors, where last year we only had 16. We have a great culture, great chemistry, great character. Our kids are doing really, really well, and this is probably the most exciting season I've been into as a head coach since I left Myrtle Beach, because I just love being around them. I mean, they show up every day. They love to play. They love to practice. They enjoy the process. They make good decisions, and normally on this level, when that happens, that takes care of the scoreboard, no matter how talented you are. So I'm looking forward to this year. Just lucky to be here in a great district, coaching a great game, and thank the Touchdown Club for all they do, recognizing these kids. For y'all to sustain this kind of attendance over 38 years is an example of how important football is to this area.
Once again, I'd like to echo some things that some people in front of me have said. It's good to be back. You guys do a tremendous amount for not just kids at Powdersville, all the schools in the Anderson district, and I can tell you, my kids, they certainly look forward to coming. We got a lot to look forward to at Powdersville, because we have a great group of kids in middle school last year. That's why we put Wren on the schedule. That's why we put Clinton, Walhalla, and Palmetto in our non-region play, because we want to see great opponents before we get into that region play. And that's not the right philosophy for everybody, but I think it's right for us. This group of kids, even though they're some of the youngest kids we've had, they're the most coachable kids that we've had. Thank you so much, and bless all of you. Thank you.
I just want to say thanks to all the members of the Touchdown Club for what y'all do for us. I think this is a great thing. It's a dying thing in a lot of places. It's a tribute to the leadership for being able to keep it together so many years. I mean, I can remember Coach Blacks and I were joking the other day about way back when it started. I think we were playing, or maybe right before us, when it started. It's just really great that y'all been able to keep it together. And our team, we had a great year last year, but we had 18 seniors who graduated, and none of those guys are going to help us win a single game this year. We've got 4 returns on defense. Thanks to everybody. Thanks for everything y'all do for us. Good luck to everybody this year.
I also wanted to mention that in 1948, Coach Radford's daddy was a tailback on the team, and I played on at Boras High School.
I've been around a lot of big programs in South Georgia, and there's nothing like this ever. I mean, I've never been a part of anything like this where I've come in a couple of weeks with some of our players, and y'all just make football important, high school football important. We really appreciate that. I try to, live up to the example Coach Herron showed to me. T.L. Hanna, we've gone through a lot of transition. We had probably the most successful senior class they've had in a long time graduate. We've kind of gone through a transition then. I want to thank Mr. Wilson and Coach Can and Mr. Mayfield for taking a chance on me and giving me the opportunity. I'm just really excited to be a part of this opportunity. We have 171 kids on the roster. We have 50 freshmen and 120 10 through 12th graders. So the program's really looking up as far as the numbers go. We've got a good core group back as far as the offensive line goes, but we really have a lot of young and inexperienced guys. We expect big things this year from our team. And I just want to wish the coaches good luck as well. Look forward to getting to know each and every one of you.
So I'm very thankful for what you guys do for our kids, recognizing all these programs, and football's important. It's important to me. My son's actually here today. He just graduated, played for me last year, and so I know what you guys do for those kids. So that's, again, thank you for that. Our kids, they fight every single day and every week, and they're not going to quit. They've proved to us, whether we came up on the short end or not, they're going to push and push and push. And, so I'm proud of them for that.
Appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you for having me. It could be worse. My name could be Coach Tone, and I could be taken after Coach Herron, so that's tough shoes to fill there. It could be a little worse. But we're going to be fine at Crescent. Got about 48 of them, and them some guns play hard. So we're fortunate to have them, and we get after it.
Thank you, Anderson Touchdown Club, for what you do for molding young men. Football's a tough game for tough people. Football is still a challenging sport. It's not easy. Okay, you have to sweat, you have to hurt, you have to work hard, and that's not a thing our society likes to do. So again, thank you for helping build a locker, a foundation in these young men, something they can take home and have a lot of pride in. BHP football, we're carrying 106 players. We're 4A football. We return 6 seniors on the defensive side of the ball. We return 4 starters on the offensive side of the ball. We're still going to be BHP no matter what. We're going to find a way to be physical. That's who I am. That's what I know. We've been doing a lot at BHP talking about life after football, because everybody's football goes flat at some point. Okay, the air goes out of it. And, I just sitting there talking to a young man in the class the other day. Coach, not too good in the classroom. I love this game of football. But, Coach, what do I do after football? This thing is real. Life is real. And we're strongly encouraging our kids at BHP. I've got a big old sign as tall as this wall. Where will you be after BHP? We're trying to instill a lot of those characteristics in our young men. I've been at BHP for 20 years. I'm blessed to have the opportunity to work there. 10 years as assistant, 10 as a head coach. We're anxious to get this year kicked off. Thank you, Touchdown Club. Thank you, Chad Gamble. Good to see Coach Coates, my dad, former principal, Mr. Henry Adair. I appreciate you.
What a great day it's been to hear from all these coaches, and we look forward to seeing all you play during it. And I wish the best for everybody. And I just looking forward to this year. And I have to say that I think I've said it a lot of times before, but that's the best group of coaches in South Carolina. I think we have the best group of coaches. We have some of the best support with our school districts. Tom, you just do a great job here in District 5, and all the other school districts superintendents have picked up, and they're doing a great job. And we're so proud of where we live. Thank you so much.